Hey, what's up guys, Midge HD here. I'm back with a brand new model. It's been about 3 weeks since my last model. Before we get into this, a couple of things I need to mention. This was a batch of 10 models I just received, so it's a massive batch of models. It's going to be quite a busy couple of weeks for me in terms of YouTube. But one model in particular did not arrive. I was supposed to receive 10, so the number is correct, but however, there was a mix-up. The Icelandair 757 Heckler Aurora was accidentally not put in, and a JetBlue ERJ 190 was put in instead, so I have received a JetBlue E190. Easy Toys have sorted that out for me, and they're going to send me the Icelandair 757 that I was supposed to receive. They're going to send it in the next shipment, which should go out soon, because there are some more pre-orders coming in. But they asked me if I want to send it back or keep it. So I chose to keep it, and I paid for it with a discount for the hassle. But it was no problem, and so yeah, I will have a JetBlue review now. So for you JetBlue, I guess, fans, or anyone wanting me to do a JetBlue model before, well, now it's not going to be that far away. So that should be the last one in this unboxing, this batch of models. And secondly, the Iron Maiden 747 that's coming from jetwaymodels.com. It hasn't arrived there yet. It will be arriving though, but I've received a notification saying that 3 models have just been shipped out from there, so I hope to receive those soon and then do an unboxing on those. Alright, so let's get into this. This is the Boeing 747-8 in the Sunrise livery, made by JC Wings in a 1:200 scale. Check the description in case you missed anything throughout this video. My Facebook and Twitter links will be down in the description, as well as the website where I pre-ordered this from, which was easytoys.com. This is my 23rd 747 model, and it's my first Boeing House model. Some information about Boeing. The operation space is out of Chicago in Illinois. They were founded on the 15th of July 2016 by William Boeing in Seattle, Washington. Sorry, I meant 1916. They're celebrating their 100th anniversary this year. That's massive in aviation. I think they're the first to reach 100. I'm pretty sure they are, and they're still, they're still around. So, massive achievement, and Boeing, proven that their reliability. They make fantastic aircraft. The Boeing company is a multinational corporation that designs, manufactures, and sells airplanes, rotorcraft, rockets, and satellites. The Boeing 747 is one of the most recognizable aircraft in the world, and it was the first wide-body ever produced. The original version of the 747 had 2.5 times greater capacity than the Boeing 707, one of the common large commercial aircraft of the 1960s. The original variant, the 747-100, first flew on the 9th of February 1969 and made its commercial debut with Pan Am on 21 January 1970. And if you didn't know, the 747 was going to be a hit or miss, because Pan Am went to Boeing to design a new aircraft, a new high-capacity aircraft for them. And if the Boeing 747 didn't work out, there was a chance that Boeing might stay away from making commercial aircraft, but glad they didn't, and glad enough airlines picked up on the 747 program early, and it was a major success. The 747 held the passenger capacity record for 37 years, with over 1,500 747s delivered. There were 6 main variants of the 747, the 747-100, 200, SP, 300, 400 and -8. The sub-variants include combis, passenger aircraft, freighters and VIP aircraft. The engines on the 747 series became very popular and were building blocks for engines on other aircraft types. The 747 features engines such as the Pratt & Whitney JT9D and the 4062, the Pratt & Whitney 4062, General Electric CF6s and GE NX2B67s, as well as the ever recognisable Rolls-Royce RB211s. Out of these, Pratt & Whitney and General Electric had the most success by the number of engines sold for the 747. There were a total of 125 orders as of April 2016 remaining. In total, for the 747-8, and currently 102 have been delivered, leaving 23 unfilled orders. This aircraft's first flight was on the 20th of March 2011, and it was primarily used for testing. It was delivered, however, on the 2nd of November 2012 to the state of Kuwait as a VIP transporter with the registration 9KGAA. Okay, so let's take a look around the box here. That's a 747-8, a picture of the aircraft, Boeing, and scale 1 to 200. Not much on the back of the box. Licenses, warnings, and the JC Wings logo. The top of the box. And the bottom. And there it is. Alright guys, the model is now out of the box, and we're going to start here at the cockpit windows on the port side. Alright, so we have the cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tube, static ports, 747-8, 57. I haven't found out what the 57 means. It doesn't seem to be part of their registration, so it's just got to be something else, obviously. And on the gear door, we have, I'm not sure what that reads, but there's something there. We have the Boeing titles. We also have the initial airlines. So what can I see here? I can see Lufthansa, Korean Air, Air China, and the third one I'm not too sure. It's difficult to see. Possibly Etihad, by the look of it, by the look of the tail. Possibly like Etihad Crystal Cargo, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, we have the realistic inboard landing lights. And then these are the General Electric GE NX-2B67 engines. The fan blades do spin. Also got the engine strake on the inside of the nacelle. And this one spins as well. As well as this one. And then the last one. Also got, on the nose gear, if you take a close look, there are landing lights on the nose gear. Oops, sorry about this. Okay, there we go. I forgot to mention the operators of the 747-8. Just realised. So we've got AirBridgeCargo, Air China, Atlas Air, Cargolux, Cathay Pacific Cargo, Korean Air Cargo, Lufthansa, Nippon Cargo Airlines, Saudia Cargo, Way Airlines, and Volga-Dnepr. These are the current operators. And there's also some unlisted, unidentified customers and VIP aircraft as well. Right, so we have intercontinental because that's what the I stands for in the -8I, and also and that also means it's a passenger version. We've got the registration number N6067E or November 6067 Echo, and then we got 747 and 8 on the tail. Alright, so let's take a look at the APU here. APU looks very good, got the strobe lights beneath the APU exhaust. Alright, now on the starboard side now, got the cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tube, static ports, 747-8 and then 57 again. Boeing titles, front cargo container door, a realistic inboard landing lights. We have the General Electric engines, the logo, and the chevrons at the back of the engines, of course. Forgot to mention on the other side, there is the red navigation light on the other side. This side has the green one. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Right, back onto the fuselage. We have intercontinental, rear cargo container door, bulk bin door. We have the registration number, and then the 747-8 logo on the tail. Okay, so let's take a look underneath the aircraft now. Alright, so we have the nose gear door. 747-8 tail doors underneath, the necker ducts there as well. Hole for the stand, main gears, gear doors. Underneath the wing here we've got the flaps, slats and ailerons. There's the fuel dump valve, the nice flexed wingtip underneath the engines here. And the same on this side. Alright, continuing down, we have two antennas, the cabin pressure relief valves, another antenna, and the APU housing. By the way, these horizontal stabilizers, they're both separated in the box. They were a quick fix with some glue, so if you've got some metal glue, just put them back on. Put them back on nice and tight as well, and yeah, they're not coming off at all. They're not budging, so it shows it's worked. We've got the escape hatch there for the cockpit, anti-collision light, antenna, ADF antennas, and on top of the wing, flaps, slats, ailerons, and spoilers. Same on this side. Okay, we've got an antenna there, another antenna, two grey dots right there. Same on this side. They are the logo lights that light up the tail at night time. Alright. Sorry about my, this review's, a little bit, bad. After every couple of weeks or so, I sort of need to get back into it somehow, so the first review after a long time is always quite, well, it's a bit worse than the others, but it's not too bad, I guess. But let's get into the features of this model. So, rolling landing gear. I think one of them is jammed. Just let me check which one it is. Okay, not jammed, but quite stiff. Are the center gears, which are situated on the fuselage. So those are quite, those ones are quite stiff. They do roll. They just need a bit of extra force on them. They do tilt as well, and the nose gear does swivel as well. Alright. I'm not going to do seating arrangements because, Boeing have a set standard, but obviously they don't put seats in their test aircraft or anything like that. Got the stand here. Typical J-Wings stand with the plaque, the wooden base. So this is the 747-8 and the A380 stand. The blue film on the back to protect the metal, which I'll just remove right now. And then the top of the stand, we've got the padding, so it doesn't scratch the model underneath. And I'll just put the model on top of the stand now. Alright. Doesn't seem to go the whole way in. I've had this issue with the Lufthansa 747-8 in the regular livery. That one didn't sit entirely on the stand, not all the way down, and it's on a slight tilt like this one to the aircraft's left. So yeah, I'm not too sure why it's like that. The gears are magnetically removable, quite easy to remove. Put back on. I'll take all of them off, but there's just just to show you. And when you want in the in-flight position on the stand, you have the gear doors. Alright, so just put the gears in their normal position. They don't tilt properly. They're supposed to tilt pretty far. The front gear, the outer gears on the wing should tilt up quite a long way, but they don't seem to because the gear door is blocking them. But anyway, it's not too big of an issue anyway. Alright, so this is going to be the end of this review, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. This is a beautiful model. I highly recommend getting one. The only issue I can see, you can see it from there, is the tilt. That's really the only issue I've got. It's not even that big. It's not going to bother me because most likely I'm not even going to have it on the stand. But it's just an all-round, great model to have. Please like this review if you did enjoy. Comment, tell me what you think of this model. Tell me if you're going to get it. Subscribe for more. I have nine more unboxings on the way from this batch. Share this video so other people can know about it and see if they want to get this model as well. Because I doubt that they won't consider it. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I do really hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.